Hello and welcome everyone to another Dwarf Fortress episode. In this episode I think we are going to have a little bit more of a look at the downstairs dining hall, which is now actually dug out, which is brilliant. So we're going to start building a little bit on that. First of all, I think I am going to create a stockpile here. I am going to designate that to be mined out. I'm going to go up 3, I think. Oops. Go down 3 like that, and over here. Okay, so this is going to be our stockpile. We're going to stockpile food, seeds, and all sorts of things in there, which is going to be fine. And then I am going to create a maybe kitchen spot. Oops, it's supposed to be 3 by 3 because all the workshops are 3 by 3. Like that, and I'm actually going to create another one because yes, there we go. No, now it looks ugly. That also doesn't look good. I'm going to replace these a little bit. It's really important that it looks good. Trust me. You just get these sort of things when you play Dwarf Fortress. Everything has to look good. There we go. So that could be maybe a butcher shop, a fisherman shop, and a kitchen, or something like that. Maybe that should be enough to start with. Anyways, I can create more whenever I need to. Okay, I'm going to create a door here. Actually, I'm going to create it like that, and one more up. Now it's fine. Okay, good. And I'm going to place 3 doors, and actually just for the sake of it, I'm going to remove a few places to maybe have a little bit more control over what it looks like that. I think that should be fine. Yes, that looks nice. A little bit of a storage area for food, and a kitchen spot, and so on. Maybe a butcher shop. Okay, so in this big hall, I think, well, we have started building chairs and tables already, but I think I actually want, yeah, I'm going to start placing them down. A table, I don't have any tables yet, so we can't do that, okay. Well, the groundwork is laid out for it already, so that's good. And also I'm going to go ahead and hide a little bit more of these stones, like this. There we go. Looks much better, really. There's another pair there. Going to hide those as well. So there we go. Nice. Okay, so they're going to work on that, and sooner or later we should be getting a few tables as soon as the dwarves are not so busy doing whatever they are doing. So I think it's time to start building our workshop layer as well. I'm actually going to place down the kitchen immediately. No, actually no, I'm going to place down the brewer's workshop because that is an important one. Still it actually called L. There we go, place it down, create it out of limestone, that's fine. So the still will create all the drinks for the dwarves, so that they won't have to go thirsty and won't get very angry or cranky. Also you can see that this won't be enough. So I'm actually going to create a few more rooms for workshops, just to have them. There we go. Oops. There we go. So these are going to be dug out, and then we can place a few more steels, because I believe that steels are very important for the dwarves. So I'm actually going to put down 2 to start with, so they have some place to brew all their precious alcohol. Extract from plant. Wait, hang on. No, that's wrong. I don't want you to extract from plants, I want you to brew from plants, but apparently we do not have plants at the moment. How's our food situation as well? That's fine. Drinks are starting to dwindle, as you can see, so it's really good to get this up and going as soon as possible. Also, I am going to designate a few plants to be gathered here, so we get a bit more food to start off with. Good. Okay, so that, I think, it is a good start for that. Okay, now we're going to go up a layer. I like having the workshop layer above the living quarters, I think, because it's a bit closer to the surface, and wood deliveries will get in a little bit more easily, and so on. Then when you start delving further down and building further down, you can probably create another workshop layer just to have access to all the other nice and cool materials you find down below. But now I'm going to create a room, or rather a level here for that. It's actually quite nice to have the workshop layer in a sort of soil layer as well, because the rocks do take up a tile of space, and simply if you are digging in a soil layer there won't be any stones, and you won't have to haul them away, saving you and the dwarves a bit of time, actually quite a lot of time. So I'm going to... Actually that would be a security discrepancy to build it there. I'm actually going to go ahead and build it out of here, like that, and then go up. And the reason I do this is, as I said a few episodes back, because I do not want outsiders to be able to come in and mess up my fortress too easily. Which is why I'm doing this. There we go. Nice and easy. I mean, you could probably have it connected and then maybe have a bridge that raises up, but that seems rather unnecessary. I will just create it like this. I'm going to create one up like that. That's one stockpile. Then I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. And also one here. Same on the other side, actually. Like that. There we go. Nice and big stockpiles to store my things in. One on each, like this. Then also one here and one here, just for the dwarves to be able to move around as quickly as possible. Or as easily as possible, rather, I think. So we're just going to place them down like this. I'm actually going to do that. There we go. Okay, so they're going to dig that out, and then we will have our storage area. In conjunction to this, I am actually going to build my workshops. So let's get started on those, shall we? I will actually go ahead and build them this way, I think. Yes. And the way I usually build them is I go take a 3x3 room, which houses a workshop, and build them. Let's make it too wide, like that. This way the dwarves will fit in without having to feel cramped, and the workshops take up minimal space and are as close to the workshops, the storage as possible. Like that. I will create the doorways in a moment. Like that. There we go. Chop off a little bit here, that is fine. Like so. Okay. Go here, there we go. One more like that. Going to place them out just like this really quickly. Which I think will be absolutely fine. You can create macros for doing this if you want to. So you won't have to click quite as much as I'm doing right now. I do it sometimes, but really I don't think it would have been too big of a difference here. Also now I'm going to fill in these. I'm actually going to use the mouse, which you can do in some cases. This is one of the cases when you can use your mouse to select tiles for designation, and I just find it a bit easier in this case. So they're going to dig all of this out, and then we will have a nice workshop floor. I'm going to hide all of these because I don't like looking at them. Again, there you go, that's just my thing. Don't like looking at them. Going to build a third still because I think, oops, there we go. And we have 3 stills ready and to go at a moment's notice whenever the dwarves have harvested some plants and we are able to start brewing. So that's good. Also, they have dug out a bit more of the stockpile, so I am going to create a third same type of stockpile. Currently we have apparently run out of seeds, that's fine. Sure, that happens. Eventually we will get more seeds and it will be absolutely fine. So our stockpiles there. Is anyone working on these? Currently someone's working on bed, throne and so on. Okay. So it's going a bit slowly, let's see here. Yes, it's going slowly because my carpenter and mason guy is the same. So plant gathering is probably the farmer. Yeah, he is, so let's not touch him. However, the woodcutter is not really doing much, so I'm going to assign him to carpentry and masonry as well, and also mechanics, I think. So he can work in all three of our current workshops, which should be absolutely fine. It's just the start of the fortress, and I'm just trying to create as many of these things as possible to get things kick-started. It's not really, or rather, their skill level does impact on the quality of the item. However, at this stage, I don't think it will matter too terribly much. We have an idle dwarf over here. I think this is our leader. Where'd it go? Why is that there? That's interesting. Okay, sure. Katan, there we go. Maybe. I'm actually going to assign you to something, so you can do a little bit. You can be stonecraft and stone detailing. Why the hell not? I think that's fine. Actually, you can be. Oh, hello! You have farming skills. Why are you not turned on? Also, I think no, not fishing. Sure, milking and cheese making. Why not? What could possibly go wrong with that? There we go. Commit that. And there we go. Now they should all be still one idler. Okay, no, it's fluctuating. That's fine. So now all the dwarves should be able to work on something. And oh, migrants! Awesome! We have more dwarves to command. Let's let all of them come in onto the screen. I have no idea where they are coming from. Can't see them for the life of me. They're probably coming from up here, maybe? No, down here. There they are! Down here, there's the guy. Yeah. So let's have a look at the dwarf therapies to see which ones have come. Actually, that's supposed to be turned off. Let's read the dwarfs. Okay, we have 3 new dwarfs. That's something, I guess. So he's a woodcrafter and woodcutting. Animal care. Don't have animals. Surgeon. That's actually nice. Ooh, that's a good furnace operating skill. Too bad we are not smelting anything at the moment. Dyeing isn't really important. You're a wax worker. Is that all? Well, I guess it's good we have a hauler. Pump operating. Why not? Sure, carpentry, masonry. No, actually, we're fishermen. You can be a fisherman. I think farmer as well, because we will be doing a lot of farming, and that should actually be fine. This one is good. No, let's put you on that too, so you can actually do something currently. There we go. Commit that. There we go. Okay. 3 more dwarves. That's something, I guess. So our colony is growing, which is good. And we have a few more beds, that is also good. And a few bins, as you can see here. They are bringing things into them. If you select this bin over here. Temperature, that's new. I did not know they kept temperature. Fascinating. That's dwarf hack information. Okay, that's why. Okay, so dwarf hack is basically a hack, which also comes with the lazy new pack, which I'm using. However, you don't have to use it, and you can cheat if you want to, but yeah, or cheat. Yeah, okay, so there's a pigtail fiber bag inside, and this is a gem bin. Okay, there we go. Yeah, contains a few gems. That's nice. They just stockpile them in a single space instead of spilling all out over the stockpile, which is good, really. Okay, so they're coming a long way here. That is brilliant. Now, stockpiles are actually one place where I do not want the rocks to just stay out of sight. I want them to actually physically move out of there. The reason, of course, being that they take up space and then I can't stockpile as much things. So I'm actually going to create a zone. I'm going to create the zone right here in the middle. Why is there already a zone here? That's weird. Sure. No, seriously, why the hell is there a zone here? Remove you. Okay. Here we go. No, wait, that's wrong. Zones. Here we go. Okay. Garbage dump. Done. There we go. Okay, good. D, B, and then D again for dump command, and I'm actually going to command all of these to be dumped. That actually doesn't matter so much, because they are in the workshop area. So I'm just going to designate all of that, and these, there we go. So all of that is going to be dumped, and then I'm just going to have to come back and designate a few more things to be dumped. Nothing worse than that. Good, good, good. Everything is working. Oh, finally the bridge is getting constructed. Brilliant. Now, fisherman is actually catching things. Still good on drinks and fish and so on. Good, good, good. Everything is running along very smoothly. Our farming is up and running. I actually think we can support a few more farming plots. So I'm going to place down 2 more, I think. Let's make it 3. There we go. Going to build them, and then I can farm a few more things. What they're farming here? They are farming gay wheat and pigtail, which I have no seeds for, apparently. That is bad. Plum helmet is also out, for that matter. That's weird. I thought I had a lot of them. Anyways, there should be more in a minute or 3. Good, good, good. Gems are being found and brought upstairs to the gem bins. That's brilliant. Soon all of this is dug out. Everything is running along quite smoothly, actually. Later in the game there will actually be these so-called raids that will happen, and you will have to defend yourself from them. The easiest way to do that is usually to just close your fortress and just let them leave. This is of course the so-called quote-unquote boring solution. So if you want to, you can create a militia and fight them and drive them off that way. That works too, with the risk of losing a few dwarves, but hey, that's life sometimes. So yeah, really not that weird. Just create a few things, try to stay alive. Basically what Dwarf Fortress is all about. And also trying to have as much fun as possible in the meantime. Okay, so the bridge is ready. I'm actually going to link that up still, so I'm going to go to B and I think T. Nope, not T. What was it? Ah, big T, shift T. Then I'm going to go to lever. I'm going to make it here, create lever. So they're going to create the lever, or lever. And then they are actually going to, or I'm actually going to link it up to the bridge upstairs. Doing this will then enable me to, whenever they are in the dining hall, just tell the dwarf go there and pull that lever, and the bridge will go up, protecting all the dwarves inside. So it's built. Add new task, link up to bridge. I will choose this one. Yes, thank you. Use 2 mechanisms, and there we go. Now someone will go along and link it up, and then I'm able to close the bridge, which is nice and handy. Okay, seems like all of this has been dug out, which is brilliant. I'm going to designate the last things to be dumped. There we go. So they are going to be a bit busy hauling all of that away. However, it should not take too terribly long. And after that we'll be able to start building stockpiles and workshops and have the dwarves start crafting things, making ourselves much more self-sufficient from the surface. We can also stockpile a ton of wood down here, meaning that we will less often have to go up and outside to gather wood. which is always nice and increases productivity and also security, because we won't be outside when bad things happen, and bad things will indeed happen, because this is Dwarf Fortress and you will in one way or another lose. But that's life, and that is how it works. Okay, so in this episode we have managed to create a few breweries and or stills as they are called in this game, and dug out a workshop layer. Okay, and also designate a farming plot, so that's nice. I'm actually going to go ahead and create these right now. No, that's not the button, that's the button. There we go. And there, and there, and there. Did I get everything? No, I did not. There. Good, 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 good. There we go. Everything is nice and built, or designated anyways. So I think I'm going to put a cut in here, and then I will see you all next time when we probably start building a few workshops and hauling things deeper inside our fortress. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.